is Erica Guy, checking in with my girl, Pretty Nari.
Hello.
So Nari, tell me more about you, a little synopsis of who you are, what you do in the entertainment world.
So guys, my name is Pretty Navi. Real name is Navi, but people say Pretty Navi off of my Instagram. I am a comedian. I do a lot of skits, I model, and I also do a lot of music videos. So kind of all over the entertainment life, just getting myself out there.
So how long have you been in the entertainment world?
Oh, to be honest, only a year and a half.
Hold up, only a year and a half? So this is really new to
It's
you.
really new to me, yeah. And I grew a lot just in a year.
So what made you tap into this world?
So I always wanted to do that. Like, my personality is super goofy. And it's like, why not have people see it? Like, everyone's like, yo, you're funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I need people to see that shit.
So have you ever thought about doing like stand-up comedy or something like that?
Stand-up comedy. So when there's a camera, it's like everyone else is out the way. But if it's just me on the stage and like bitty eyes, like I start freaking out. I don't know. I thought about it. I'm gonna open that can of worms soon.
I think that'd be dope. That's something else to think about. And so you've been doing skits for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you started doing skits, or you started with modeling, or?
I started with modeling. So when I was a little kid, I used to do like little runways, little fashion shows, and just like, little kid stuff. And then went to college and kind of like gave up on that, got into a relationship for a very long time. Then I'm like, okay, I need to do what I really want to do. So after that, it took off.
And then you started modeling, started doing skits.
Hello.
And what is your ethnicity?
I'm Indian. You guys don't got them like me, so.
So, in your culture, I don't know too many Indian, like, that's in the entertainment world and stuff like that. Is that taboo for your parents to...
So if I did, like, regular TV, if they see me on TV and movies, they'll be fine. They see me doing skits and stuff, they're like, yo, like, you a ratchet child. I'm like, it is what it is. Like, that's how I'm raised, born. So, yeah.
So your family is not as accepted of, like...
They're not. They're not.
Okay. So how do you find your support and stuff like that?
My friends. Definitely my friends and a lot of people that are going on the same path help me get to where I need to be.
Okay. And then also, because I know you do skits and they like mostly are funny and you do like the modeling. Have you do any type of, you haven't did radio yet or anything like that?
As music videos? Or?
Well, you just did like, that's still like, I guess like modeling in a sense and stuff like that. But like any type of radio shows, anything like that?
Not yet. I have a few coming up though.
You have a few coming up and stuff like that. Yeah. What do you hope to do with your career? What do you see?
Basically, I really want to get into movies. I want to play like a comedian / like a villain.
Okay.
Like I want the villain look. So it's just TV and movies is my next goal.
TV and movies, your next goal. Yeah. So you always are transitioning and stuff like that. Are you looking to work with new people?
I am. I'm always looking to work with new people. I love the support. I love supporting others. So always open to that.
Always open to that. And then also, being Indian, what do you hope that this inspires, opening doors to other people in your community that may have been
Definitely. I really want the Indian girls to like come out their shells. Like you can be you without living second life? Yeah, because we have to live a second life behind the doors. So that's like my big MO.
Oh, so that's how you feel like you're like basically battling what you really want to do, and then what your parents want this traditional Indian girl to be.
Yep, and they can't have that. The hood took me. The hood took me, so it ain't gonna happen.
So how do you? So I know what was it? Because a year and a half is soon. So what jumpstart? Did you call somebody like, hey, I just want a photo shoot? Like, how did that jumpstart? Like,
no, actually, I did. Somebody reached out to me. They see my Instagram.
Okay.
Did my first photo shoot. Then I had like this one person. I'm not gonna say names because it was a bad experience. When they reached out to me, people seeing that was like, oh my God, you're working with them, and it was like boom, 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 and that was that.
Okay. So it kind of just flew off and stuff like that. Yeah, because I don't see too many of Indians in the community, or even in the entertainment world and stuff like that. So when you see one, you're like, that's exotic. Hold on, what are you doing? And then you're funny. Like I've seen some of your skits and stuff. They always are super silly, super hilarious. how do you come up with the ideas of these skits? Do you write them yourself? Do you?
A lot of the times I write them myself, or a lot of times whoever I'm working with, I'll bring an idea, they bring an idea, and then we'll kind of like tweak it and see how we want to work with it, and just go on with it. I try to do like real life scenarios so people can feel it, but at the same time laugh at it.
Okay, so how do you find other people to work with you? Like, how does that come about? You just call a friend, or what if it's like someone else that you see on Instagram? You're like, I want to work with that person for that scene. Do you just reach out to them?
Yep, I reach out. Listen, I got no shame in my game. If I see you doing what I like, I'm coming in your DMs and we're working. I'm sliding right in. So I don't got no shame in reaching out at all.
Okay, and what about your time? You flexible? Like, hey, I want to do the skit. Let's see what you're doing. Okay.
I'll pull up.
You pull up?
I'll pull up.
I seen like one of them was like you was in like the parking lot, and I was like, where was Nari? Like, what the hell was she doing? Like, I think it was like a Walmart parking lot or some shit.
I'm everywhere. And
I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
But is that why you do it? Because it's funny and makes you laugh?
It's funny. It's like when you're out there and on camera and people are watching you, it's just like you want to just be hyped for no reason. I don't know. I just get this weird feeling. I don't know. I'm weird.
You're okay with being weird.
I am.
So when you're shooting these skits, who's the camera person?
Sometimes we have to angle certain positions if I don't have any, if I don't bring anybody, or if they don't have anybody.
Do you have a tripod?
I do have a tripod, yes.
So will you bring a tripod?
I bring a tripod, yep.
And so you shoot your own video?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's hard getting the middleman. It always is, because everybody's not always available. But most times it works out. We get a middleman to hold the camera and move with us. So yeah.
Oh, and who does the editing?
Well, we decide like how we want it. Either if that person's better than me, I'm like, hey, you edit. If I'm better than them, I'm like, hey, I'll edit.
So whoever is better in whatever genre,
yeah.
But you do know how to edit.
Yes, I do.
Okay, Dad. So you basically do that yourself too. So you come up with the skit, the ideas, like then you reach out to the person, cause then you gotta schedule it.
Yes.
And then you meet up, and then you shoot. That's dope.
Yeah.
Like you make your own. Okay, but the modeling, you get a photographer.
Yes, a photographer, and then my video shoots. They're always really paid and they're really good.
So you get paid for your video shoots?
Yes. I don't do video shoots if they're not paid.
So what if a young girl's coming to you and it's like, I want to do videos, but people want me to be in their video for free?
So if you are just starting off, I would say, yeah, kind of get your face in there, get that contact, and, so-and-so. But if the person that you're doing the video for isn't really out there or branded, then I don't know. Kind of iffy. Like, for example, if, like, we're just going to use PNB. It was like, hey, do a video for me. I would get the clout from him. They don't, it's all right. Like, pay me or not, I still got the clout. You know what I mean? But if it's just a regular person that's just getting out there and I have more clout, like, you got to pay me. Okay. It's just how it works.
That's
like,
how
I don't,
it works.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
I respect it. I mean, it's your time, it's your look, you know? And how, like, what is the range that you, like, charges you? So, like, a certain range, like, you go between $200 to $500?
It's around there. It's around there.
That's good. So people want to know, like, how it goes and stuff like that.
Right.
Have any other creepy scenarios ever happened with, like, a photo shoot or, like, a video shoot? Have you came across anything that was like, oh, this is like a little weird, or?
I don't have management right now because my manager passed away a year ago. So
a
lot of the places.
Who was your manager?
Steve. His name was Steve.
I think I heard of. I think
he did herbal essentials.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yeah. So he passed away. He managed me. Any music videos, he was there for me, so I didn't feel uncomfortable. Now I pop up to the scenes by myself, so it's like I'm like wondering, should I go there? Should I not go there? I feel it out. I always carry weapons with me, so don't fuck with me.
This Indian shaking the hood. She's like, oh, no, don't try it.
I'll pop somebody, and then if I feel like it's uncomfortable, I leave.
Okay.
But if it's comfortable and professional, I stay and do my job and I bounce.
Okay, so it had incidents that you would like leave the premises.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about losing a manager, how hard was that for you?
It was super hard because he was like my kind of a therapist. He was a guidance, like he guided me through this a lot. So when he left, I was kind of like dangling, kind of lost. But then I picked myself up, so I'm here.
Okay, then, because I'm sure he will want you to.
And the support was amazing. Like his other models supported, his photographers supported. Like everything was just there.
Okay, then. So you still reach out to some of the other models you worked with in the Urban Essentials and also like the photographers and stuff like that. So you're still family.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
You know, Steve kind of connected that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I think he actually was the manager of Nia Marie. I don't know if you're familiar with her, Spanish girl. So and so I definitely know him knows him well. So I know it's an adjustment. So are you looking for management now, or?
I am looking for management. It's hard because everybody always just wants to think that they can get to that with you. Like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Hold up. So for managing, they want to get to that. What do you mean that?
Listen, there's guys like I want to manage you, blah, 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 but let me take you out. Like, no. Take yourself out. Like, no.
Then he just kind of like cut himself from the beginning.
Yeah, so I need someone professional, and I need someone to push me to the next level. Because my next level is close, and I feel it. So, you know, it's just getting there. It's who you know. And it's who they know.
All about networking and stuff like that. So, okay, so managers. Now, he just said she's looking for one. So if you're ready to work.
Not a husband. A manager. Well, that's it. No.
Not a sugar daddy. Not a husband. Not
a sugar daddy. Just kidding.
Maybe sugar daddy. No. But definitely, like, I definitely get what you're saying and stuff like that. Because you're the one that's doing everything. And Steve was more like your back, more like he made you feel comfortable and stuff like that. And especially we know that this is a male-dominated world.
It is.
So, and then you're Indian, so you're like, you're in a world that's also not too many of you are around either.
Exactly. Yep, and that's what I want to bring to the table.
That's what you want to bring to the table, your culture and stuff like that. So what is the one thing that you do love about your culture?
I would say culture as in like the way they dress. Like, you ever seen like the wedding dresses, the jewelry, the food. They're very family oriented. It's a big group of like traditions. Just about that. Yeah. I don't like their backward thinking, but yeah, that's something.
Well, you know, that's another topic. So you appreciate the fashion and stuff like that comes into the culture and stuff like that. Is that what sparked your interest into fashion too, with modeling and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So that's what made you get
I always take like the little jewel stickers like people wear right here, and
I
would like create it on my face or do my little runways by myself. It's just cute.
And you still have a thing for it, I see, and stuff like that. So what? I know you said you see you feel it, like that feeling, like I'm almost there. Like I'm just like I could just.
Yeah.
What does almost there look like to you? Like what is that?
So my thing is like, cause I'm in school too.
What are you in school for?
I'm in school for social work, behavioral health. So.
Oh, that's still like mental health.
Mental health, yeah. So I work with a lot of drug addiction. So.
Oh, that's gotta be.
I love them. I fucking love that population.
Seriously? What makes you love that population?
They don't have any type of filter. It's a non-filter world. And I love that. It's like, you don't have to be perfect to fit in. Like, you know you messed up. And now you're fixing yourself. You're non-filter. I love it. I'm non-filter.
So you connect with that population, with the drug addict, with drug addiction, those people that's going through substance abuse and stuff like that.
I never been through it, so just to say that, but just learning and like learning each person, it's amazing to me.
That's amazing. That's something that you've grown to love and stuff like that, and that's why you want to do it. Yeah. So, because some people are more afraid of that population because they like, all you do is spin you for a loop. They're always lying.
Yep.
And it's always like,
it's
okay.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing now? Are you lying? Are you telling me the truth? What is going on? So you go through all that with your clients and stuff like that. But you learn to love them individually and stuff like that.
Yeah, yes, I do.
So, do you get to hear all walks of life from them? Like, what?
Everything. Like, I've heard, like, every crazy story you can hear it in the book. And I've sat there, like, I gotta be thankful for life. That's not me.
Okay.
So.
Has there been times that you left a session and you cried?
Always. It's always, like, especially if it's a young girl going through like, young girls and them talking about sexual abuse, because, you know, been through it. So when that subject comes up, it's like...
What you mean, been through it?
like, I've had that.
You experienced that.
Yeah,
as a kid.
Had that situation before.
So it's triggering to you.
It's triggering, yep.
Okay.
And then, just seeing people with having father issues or mother issues or whatever the case is, like relatable issues get to me.
So you're being of a different culture since you're Indian. So sexual abuse happened in your community too.
Of course. We're second populated country. There's a lot of perverts out there.
You know what? Because, those things don't always come up. Like, no one really knows your culture like that. Yeah. So, and y'all close community. So, people think that crime rate is low. People think it's just this picket fence of family. And, like, sexual abuse doesn't happen. Or rape. Or anything of that nature really doesn't happen in the Indian community.
What? Yeah, they think here. But, back home, it's nothing but rape. Women, girls get kidnapped, raped 24/7 there.
Are you serious?
It's crazy. Listen, you gotta read into it. It's crazy. It's crazy down there.
So, wow. So, no one will probably have ever thought that. I mean, I'm definitely baffled that rape is actually happening down there. Like you said 24/7, like it's happening.
Super, 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 super big in my country.
Oh, wow.
If you get snatched, you won't be found. Me and my cousin went, we almost got snatched. Because they know we weren't from there. So, we almost got kidnapped, taken away. They would have never found us, but we're smart. So the way we dug our way out or into whatever was like, we got through. We didn't get kidnapped.
So y'all know the environment. So what if Americans are going up in young pretty girls? Will you tell them to like be cautious?
Oh, it's definitely. Take men with you. Like take high security with you.
Oh wow.
Women, like especially if they know you're out of the country and you're going there and you're Americanized. Can't travel alone, especially if you're a beautiful girl. You can't travel alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because in America, we just go whatever we want and we do what we want. Like,
well, lately, what's been happening in America too. Them white fans.
Okay, that's true too. But you say it over there. There's no not to do that. Yeah. Okay, so when you have like kids and stuff, you're more like guarded. So what message would you like to send to any young girl any young Indian girl that's coming up and want to get into the entertainment world? They're like, I don't know, because my family's not accepting of it. Mm-hmm. Like, that makes me resist. I don't want to be, like, disobedient or, like, frowned upon. Like, what message would you give to that young girl that's like, but I'm in love with fashion. I'm in love with modeling. I'm in love with comedy.
I would say, like, this is something you want to do the rest of your life. Go for it. Like, in the entertainment, like, one thing I learned, you cannot give a fuck what anyone has to say. You want it, you gotta get it. Like, that's it. It's point blank. And I know a lot of Indian girls don't like to come out their shell.
Why is that?
It's the whole family and traditions and all that. Okay. Like, if you want to do this and you know your pictures are going to be on TV and you know you're going to be on TV doing this and just fucking do it. That's it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Like,
don't give a shit what nobody
once
says.
you give your mom and dad these big ass houses and cars, they ain't gonna be looking at that.
They gonna look at that money.
Exactly. Okay.
All right. So Nari, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Give me a hug. Give me your hand. So I'm so.
Give me your hand.
Oh, I wasn't gonna give you my hand. I think it was just like I don't know. But anyway, I was like, why should she give me her hand? No, but thank you so much for this interview. It was super dope, super fun. Is there anything, shout out your Instagram, shout out your, anything, your platforms where people can follow you?
So you guys can follow me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok.
I'm on TikTok now too!
It's Pretty Navi, Navi, Navii, and just follow me.
Alright guys, you heard it from her. Follow her. And can they DM you if they want to work with you or something?
Of course. Listen, I be sliding in.
Slide her DM.
Right? You want to work? Hit me up.
Later guys.